Character, culture, and Christ have been the motto for Southern Nazarene University for many, many years. When I came as president, I was really curious about those words and really curious to dig into the archives. In fact, a conversation on campus one day with a visitor to our campus who asked that same question: what does character, culture, and Christ mean today? These days I like to talk about refining character. I think that we're all in process, and in those collegiate years, those years of a university experience, there's a great opportunity to refine character.
One of my favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college, to be a husband and someday to be a father. It was a really, really transformational time in my life.
My degree could have come from anywhere, but my relationships with people, I know I would not have gotten anywhere else. Go to snu.edu to apply or to schedule a visit.
Well, we've got a home opener on our hands as the SNU Crimson Storm are ready to take on the Central Oklahoma Broncos. I'm Grant McNew alongside my good buddy Chase Matson, Bryce Burns behind the production. Chase, it's a pleasure to have you along. It should be a wonderful night.
Oh, I'm very excited. It's a pleasure to be here, Grant.
Yeah, that's good to hear that. Good to hear that, Chase. I love when you're excited, and you should be, because we've got a big volleyball game ahead of us. UCO, the Broncos, coming in 26th in the country right now, just a spot away from being in that top 25 marker, a step behind Harding University, the Bisons. Let's take a look through some of the lineup here, starting with Southern Nazarene. Chase, one name that I want to highlight is going to be Whitney Bowie, and we have actually a graphic that we want to throw up so you guys can see this. Whitney Bowie had an incredible season last year, and I expect her to have another one as well. Also, the name of the graphic, get this, Chase, Feeling Whitney. And I don't know if you're a Post Malone fan, but I think that's really good and really funny.
There is some cleverness to that name indeed.
Yeah, thank you, Chase. You know, your support is always there. By the way, for the people at home listening, Chase Matson here, student body president. Yes, you can talk.
Yep, I am the student body president at SNU. I'm super glad to be on the stream with Grant today. It's going to be an awesome game.
Yeah, but like we were saying, Whitney Bowie, the junior middle blocker out of Bethany High School. Last season, she was fourth in the GAC in hitting percentage, hit .305, was sixth in total points, sixth in total blocks, and she was on the All-GAC second team a season ago, looking to bump that up to the first team, and I think that's something that we could very well see starting with tonight. Now looking over on maybe a key player on the UCO side, do you have any idea who I'm about to say? Any guesses, Chase? Any guesses?
I'm going to guess.
Okay.
I'm going to guess Margot.
You were wrong. It was going to be Jenna Karp.
Oh.
Yeah, Jenna Karp, the 6-foot junior, another middle blocker. Her coming out of Klein Cain High School in Spring, Texas. 2-year starter. She's a good leaper, Chase, a good lateral movement. And she anchors that front line defense. Last year, had 297 kills and hit .334, a wonderful percentage. UCO hoping to ride that wave into this year. Also, 84 total blocks, which is down. Again, 84, a good number. That's down from her freshman year when she had 103. Both years that she's been starting, she's been incredible. Look for her to have a big game here. This UCO team stacked, like we said a second ago. 26 in the country. They had 92 votes in the AVCA Coaches D2 rankings. Again, a spot behind Harding and a spot ahead of Ferris State. The warm-up's going on ahead of us. This could be a tone-setting match for the Crimson Storm, Chase.
It'll be a start to a good year, I'm assuming.
Yeah, well, it's, again, good to assume things, especially when they're good things.
I like assuming good things. It's one of my specialties.
Yeah, 100%, one of your specialties, and we know that because we voted for you for student body president because of your specialties, knowing that things are good, and this should be a good team here, this SNU squad. They've got a lot of talent, like we said, Whitney Bowie, but you have to throw in a little bit of Kaylee Brubaker, this week's GAC Player of the Week. Had a wonderful tournament out in Texas this past week, and somebody that SNU is looking forward to having on the floor all season long. Last year, she was first in the GAC in total assists coming out of high school. I thought this was super cool. An Under Armour All-American Watch List player. That was in 2020. And she was another All-GAC second-team player. 25th in the nation last year in total assists with 1,167. 29th in the nation in assists per set with 10.51. One of the best setters in the GAC. One of the best setters in the nation returning. She's a former Rough Rider out of Saginaw High School in Texas. Any thoughts on her?
Not a lot of thoughts on her, other than she's a real nice gal.
She is. She is a very nice person. We get to talk to her very often around campus. One of those people that you see across campus, you just wave, she's going to smile and wave right back.
Makes my day.
I think it makes a lot of people's day. Another player that we can look at for SNU, and this is one that I don't think you can skip if you're in your right mind, Sunny Bachelet. Chase, there's word on the street that you actually went to high school with Sunny Bachelet.
Indeed I did. She's a former Ponca City Wildcat. We always show love for our Ponca City people.
Yes, and you're very good at showing love to your Ponca City people, Chase. She was a 2021 All-GAC Honorable Mention player, a 2022 All-GAC Distinguished Scholar Athlete, and last year was on the All-GAC First Team. She was third in total kills in conference with 360, fourth in total points with 407.5 in the GAC a season ago. She's going to be on the opposite side, coming in as a 6'3 senior, wearing number 7. And with that, I think we're going to take a quick break, pay some bills, and be back right after this.
Character, culture, and Christ have been the motto for Southern Nazarene University for many, many years. When I came as president, I was really curious about those words and really curious to dig into the archives. In fact, a conversation on campus one day with a visitor to our campus who asked that same question, What does character, culture, and Christ mean today? These days I like to talk about refining character. I think that we're all in process, and in those collegiate years, those years of a university experience, there's a great opportunity to refine character.
One of my favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college, to be a husband and someday to be a father. It was a really, really transformational time in my life.
My degree could have come from anywhere, but my relationships with people, I know I would not have gotten anywhere else. Go to snu.edu to apply or to schedule a visit.
Character, culture, and Christ have been the motto for Southern Nazarene University for many, many years. When I came as president, I was really curious about those words and really curious to dig into the archives. In fact, a conversation on campus one day with a visitor to our campus who asked that same question: what does character, culture, and Christ mean today? These days I like to talk about refining character. I think that we're all in process, and in those collegiate years, those years of a university experience, there's a great opportunity to refine character.
One of my favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college, to be a husband and someday to be a father. It was a really, really transformational time in my life.
My degree could have come from anywhere, but my relationships with people, I know I would not have gotten anywhere else. Go to snu.edu to apply or to schedule a visit.
Character, culture, and Christ have been the motto for Southern Nazarene University for many, many years. When I came as president, I was really curious about those words and really curious to dig into the archives. In fact, a conversation on campus one day with a visitor to our campus who asked that same question: what does character, culture, and Christ mean today? These days I like to talk about refining character. I think that we're all in process, and in those collegiate years, those years of a university experience, there's a great opportunity to refine character.
One of my favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college, to be a husband and someday to be a father. It was a really, really transformational time in my life.
My degree could have come from anywhere, but my relationships with people, I know I would not have gotten anywhere else. Go to snu.edu to apply or to schedule a visit.
Character, culture, and Christ have been the motto for Southern Nazarene University for many, many years. When I came as president, I was really curious about those words and really curious to dig into the archives. In fact, a conversation on campus one day with a visitor to our campus who asked that same question: what does character, culture, and Christ mean today? These days I like to talk about refining character. I think that we're all in process, and in those collegiate years, those years of a university experience, there's a great opportunity to refine character.
And we are back here again. Once again, I'm Grant McNew alongside Chase Matson and Bryce Burns in the production booth. UCO set to take on SNU, University of Central Oklahoma, and the Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm here in Bethany, Oklahoma, in the Sawyer Center. As UCO goes through their opening lineups, let's take a look at last season for Southern Nazarene. They went 16-14 overall, 9-7 in conference play. That's good enough to be 6th in the Great American Conference ahead of Northwestern Oklahoma State as well as East Central. They lost in the first round of the GAC tournament. It was 2-3 against SWOSU. They went 5 deep. The largest winning streak of the season was 7. Most they lost in a row was just 3. They were very consistent throughout the year. They did end the season on a 3-game losing streak. But through that roster, they held a 2022 All-GAC first-team player in Sonny Bachelet and a couple GAC second-team players in Whitney Bowie and Kaylee Brubaker. They lost the seniors Bailey Grimes, Peyton Parsons, and Chantal Demirjian, but they've added a stellar crew of 6, Rihanna Malden, Emma Grace Modelmog, Riley Richardson, Brinley Burney, Kaylee Marshall, and Savannah Johnson. As we go through the opening lineup for SNU, starting things off will be Kaylee Brubaker, number 3. Next out will be number 7, the 6'3 senior, Sonny Bachelet out of Ponca City High School. As next out of the group is going to be the freshman, 5'9 outside hitter, Rihanna Malden out of Gunner High School in Texas. Go Tigers. Next out of the gate, number 13, Tessa Henry, outside hitting junior, standing 6 feet tall, looking to have a big year this season. Henry followed by number 14, another freshman, 5'11 middle blocker. That's Riley Richardson out of Bentonville, Arkansas at Bentonville West. Next out, our player highlight of the day, number 17, Whitney Bowie, the 6'1 junior out of Bethany High School. And she's going to be followed by number 10, Madeline Lynch, the defensive specialist out of Stillwater High School, 5'8 senior. Last year, she was a GAC Distinguished Scholar Athlete and was 6th in the GAC in total digs. Also led SNU in aces both in 2021 and 2022. She had 22 in 2021 and 33 last season. As we welcome back into the booth, Chase Matson, student body president. Chase, it is time for some SNU volleyball.
And we are ready.
We are ready.
We are ready.
And oh my gosh, Chase, what a way to start the season. What a way to start the season. Brecken Myers just did the worm in the huddle. We have a dance battle going on here in the Sawyer Center, and SNU is in control of it. This should be electric because it's already electric here in Bethany, Oklahoma.
Well, we are the Storm, aren't we?
We are the Crimson Storm.
Bolts up.
Boy, are we ready for a good time. Chase, the last time Southern Nazarene took down Central Oklahoma was 2013. That's a decade ago.
I think it's time to rewrite that story.
I think I agree with you. 10 years ago was last time in a set match that SNU took a W against this squad. Now, they did play in a couple scrimmages in which SNU was able to walk away with a win, but those don't really count on records. Starting things off with the serve is going to be number 1, Lindsey Horan. First serve of the season here in the Sawyer Center is away. First hit by Henry will be kept up by UCO. Now SNU scrambling already. They'll pass it over. The attack up the middle and a kill for UCO. That one came off the hands of number 10. That was Laurie. Milirio. I couldn't find her name for a second. I remembered her first name off the top of my head. SNU with the reception. They'll attack near side. Bachelet got there, and it's kept alive by the Broncos. Now Brubaker with the set to Bachelet. Long hit, and UCO back at it. Brubaker a dig, but it's going to get away, and a 2-0 lead early for Central Oklahoma. Chase.
We're ready to turn things around. Let's get a stop right here.
Now the 2-0 serve into the net. SNU will take a free point there. And with that, we're going to get to see Tatum Smith serve. Tatum Smith with her first serve here in the Sawyer Center of the season. A deep serve picked up at Lissette to the left side, and a powerful kill for Sydney Huck out of McKinney, Texas. Now serving is number 3, Addison Wimmer, the junior out of UConn. Malden with the reception, set by Brubaker. Rayana going at it, couldn't get it down. Now the attack will bounce off the hands of Bachelet and go out. UCO up by 3 early. Now Addison Wimmer again, set to serve. Lynch to Brubaker. Brubaker sets. Bachelet looking for the kill. She'll get it. Sonny Bachelet. Chase, how do you like that?
We like that over here.
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
Now Madeline Lynch set to serve. The senior out of Stillwater. Another deep serve. Now UCO looking to hit it over. They can't get it over the net. An error out of Mallory Cone. And SNU now down just 1. The attack far side. Nice dig by Smith. Brubaker struggling to get back to it. And Malden got it over. Now the attack for the Broncos. Picked up. The set. Brubaker, she wants to dump it. It's going to be outside of the lines. Point UCO. Now Jaden Evans set to serve for UCO. And Malden, quick attack. A little too deep. The Crimson Storm trail by 3. Again, serving is Jaden Evans. She's coming off of one of the best defensive seasons in Bronco history. She led all of Division II in total digs with 775. Now she'll set it to the near side. The attack blocked at the net. UCO trying to get there. Somehow they do. It's back over. SNU, another opportunity. Bowie up the middle. Staying alive. UCO, another great defensive play. And that time, Bachelet seals the deal with the kill.
Now that's electrifying.
Well, and with that, they're actually going to give the point to UCO. UCO takes the point. They'll get another chance at the serve. Now Brubaker setting back to Bachelet. She'll keep it short. That one will fall to the ground in favor of SNU. Now serving is Brecken Myers. Myers gets it over. Received well. UCO set up for an attack near side. Lynch with the dig. Set. Brubaker. The attack. Malden tried to go to the back corner. Couldn't get it there. Now Brubaker looking to dump. She'll get it. Kaylee Brubaker does that so well. We saw it all year last season. Here it is again as SMU trails by just 2 now, Chase.
Funny story, Brecken Myers and Sonny Bachelet were actually teammates in club volleyball.
How about that?
How about that?
Wow.
What a joust.
A tie up at the net. Good joust like you said, Chase. Kaylee Brubaker able to win it.
Kaylee Brubaker has really came out to play, Grant.
She really has, Chase. And we expected that out of her coming off of her GAC Player of the Week award. Now they attack up the middle for UCO. Picked up well. Myers will pass it over. And wow, what a dig from Madeline Lynch. Tatum Smith has to hit it over. UCO another opportunity. They'll set up towards the middle. SNU, the set by Brubaker, and the kill by Whitney Bowie.
They're just not giving up tonight, man.
They are not. Now the Broncos attack the far side, blocked at the net. SNU is up with a huge block on the far side. And we'll get to see another serve from Brecken Myers. Now they attack near side for the Broncos. Kept alive. The dump by Brubaker. UCO will hit it over and just found an open spot. The zone was there. And finding it was Addison Wimmer. We're tied up at 8.
Now for over UCO, 14, Sydney Eck.
8-all as Sydney Huck approaches to serve. Brubaker, the bump set. Now the Broncos towards the middle. And Tatum Smith got her paws on it. Sent it off to the side. UCO will get another point. Eight, 9 is the score as Bowie will tap it over. UCO has trouble with it. Whitney Bowie. What a creative play by Bowie to knot things up again as it's 9 apiece. And Rayanna Malden will step up to serve. The freshman. Now the attack near side. Brubaker with the dig. Myers will pass it to Lynch. Lynch hits it over. Now the far side attack. Beautiful dig by Malden. Brubaker keeping it alive. And another pass over. Wow, and a beautiful dump by Lindsey Huron out of Colleyville, Texas. That was textbook, Chase, was it not?
I read that today, actually. I was studying for this game. It's my first time calling. And I read that in the textbook.
You did read that in the textbook. Now the serve from Kane. Brubaker with the set far side. Whitney Bowie going for it. UCO somehow gets it back over. Now Henry with an opportunity for the kill. Tessa Henry. Tied up at 10 apiece. Neither squad able to gain much ground. Chase, do you have goosebumps right now?
I do have goosebumps. It is electrifying in here.
Whitney Bowie with the serve. That one was low and hot. As the kill is there for number 7, Jenna Karp.
for the Broncos, number 7, Jenna Carl.
Karp will serve now, a 2-year starter for the Broncos. Last year, 297 kills and hit 334. That ball is out. Point UCO.
UCO.
2-point deficit for the Storm. A Karp serve. A little long. Good eye by the Crimson Storm. They'll let it go. Now they're within one. That's good discipline early in the season to let those serves go.
3, KA.
Sometimes you expect some rust, don't you, early year?
Yeah, so far we haven't seen too much of that. We've been locked in.
Now Brubaker to serve. The set towards the middle. He'll keep it deep. Now Malden. Brubaker with the dump. And a gorgeous kill by the Broncos. A lot of power behind that swing.
We've been having a little bit of trouble trying to stop that shoot right now.
Now Horan to serve. Received well by Henry. Now the set. Tessa Henry on the attack. Was there contact? There was not. Now a 3-point deficit for SNU. And we'll get a timeout call by head coach Kevin Ingram. With that, we'll take a quick break and be right back after these messages.
Character, culture, and Christ have been the motto for Southern Nazarene University for many, many years. When I came as president, I was really curious about those words and really curious to dig into the archives. In fact, a conversation on campus one day with a visitor to our campus who asked that same question, what does character, culture, and Christ mean today? These days I like to talk about refining character. I think that we're all in process, and in those collegiate years, those years of a university experience, there's a great opportunity to refine character.
And we are back. Chase, there ain't no mountain high enough.
There's no valley low enough
Ain't no river wide enough.
to keep me
From what?
to watching this game.
That's what I like to hear, Chase. And even if you couldn't be at this game, which you should be, if you're at home and you're watching and you're within walking or driving distance, get here. But if not, we've got you covered, don't we?
We got you covered. We have that live stream.
Yes, on the SNU Athletics YouTube page. Chase, we're both drinking Monster Energy drinks right now.
I wouldn't recommend it,
No,
but if
However-
you need to get something done,
it's good.
there's a number to call.
Good for the focus.
I am locked in, zoned in, ready to go.
Oh, man. Reminder, SNU trailing by 3. And UCO set to serve. Lindsey Horan with the serve, and Richardson on the attack. They'll say that one went into the net, was not touched by the Broncos. 4 hits and a point for UCO. Henry will receive it. The dump by Brubaker. Now on the attack is the Broncos. Matchlette punches it over. The Broncos now going toward the middle. That ball falls in, and that's what UCO does so well. They'll come out of breaks, and they just find open angles.
And that shoot they have going on right now is incredible. It has been giving us problems all night.
Now Horan. The serve. SNU with some trouble getting to it. Now Lynch will pass it over. That ball set a little too high. This time jump. Now Bachelet on the attack. She'll get the kill.
Man, after we get that spike and everyone goes, ooh, I just love that. Ooh, it's so
Yeah.
fun.
That is definitely one of the things that they do.
They do that.
Now Tatum Smith on the serve. UCO attacking near side. That one hit well out. SMU creeping back here again, Chase. They fell behind early in this first set, came back. Now they started to drop back again, but here we are down just 3.
There's one thing you can't do. Let's count out the storm.
Brubaker will set. Malden on the attack, couldn't get it down. Brubaker will set again. Malden at it again. Ball into the net. Point SNU. And again, Rayana Malden, one of those freshmen, her power alone may not wow you, but she finds ways to score. That's what she's so good at, standing just 5'9". She flies and just sees the court so well, Chase.
She is such an athlete. She has great vision, Grant.
UCO's attack, far side. Nice shot for the kill, Lindsey Horan. Now we'll get to see Addison Wimmer serving for the Broncos.
Back serving for the Broncos, number 280, Addison.
This is a player that UCO is really excited about this year. Expected to make a quick impact. She transferred in. Brubaker, her dump set, now she'll pick it up. Smith looking to Bachelet. Bachelet over hits. UCO up to 18.
Come for the Broncos.
Now Wimmer transferred in from Northwestern Oklahoma State. Another GAC opponent. As Lynch receives it. Picked up to Malden. We'll get a violation at the net. Brubaker stepped over the line.
Point, UCO.
Easy point for UCO. They'll call a timeout.
Timeout on the court.
And again, we'll be right back after this break. You're watching SNU Crimson Storm Volleyball.
Character, culture, and Christ have been the motto for Southern Nazarene University for many, many years. When I came as president, I was really curious about those words and really curious to dig into the archives. In fact, a conversation on campus one day with a visitor to our campus who asked that same question, what does character, culture, and Christ mean today? These days I like to talk about refining character. I think that we're all in process, and in those collegiate years, those years of a university experience, there's a great opportunity to refine character.
And welcome back to the Sawyer Center. I'm Grant McNew alongside Chase Matson. We've got a good one on our hands. 19-14 SMU trailing the Broncos. The serve. UCO on the attack. Picked up. UCO another opportunity. Now SNU at it. Brubaker to Malden. And again, they'll call the violation at the net.
Point, UCO.
SNU now down 6 in this first set. Brubaker was set to Bachelet. It was a nice attack, picked up well by the Broncos. Now Smith with the dig. Brubaker will pass it over to Malden on the attack. Now Brubaker back to Malden. Malden again. She's hitting hard right now, Chase. She's not finding the floor. Brubaker, another set. Back to Malden. Malden, that time will score for SNU. Man, that was a wild volley.
Hey, man, I'm all down for the wild volleys. Keeps the game going. Beautiful. Beautiful. Madison Lynch with the serve.
Point UCO. (15-21). The Broncos in control of this first set. Malden will receive. Brubaker with the set. Bowie on the attack. She'll get it. A big kill for SNU. 21-16 now. And to serve is Brecken Myers. Myers serve is short. Now the attack near side. Light tap. Kept up. Beautiful job by Tatum Smith to get there. And how about that by Malden to finish the job? 21-17.
Last time Brecken served, we had a good, nice.
Nice block by Bowie. Now UCO on the attack. Was there contact? There was. They'll say there wasn't. One judge said yes, the others said no. Now they'll talk. It was the near sideline judge that called for the contact. I don't believe she'll get this call, but I've been wrong before, Chase. Not often, but I have been wrong.
I don't believe it.
Chase, do you know how to read lips by chance?
Would you like me to give my best interpretation?
It depends on if it's arable. Yes, they will give the point to SNU. I was not wrong.
As I was saying earlier, last time Brecken was serving, we had a nice little run of points. So I'm hoping that happens again.
21-17 is the score. Myers, that serve looked long from the beginning, and it was. Service error will give UCO another point. That makes it 22-17. Another service error, that one by the Broncos. They'll trade. Now it's 22-19. Okay, so we thought that I was wrong before about the score because the live stats here had the correct score, and that's what I was reading. The arena was actually wrong. Bryce Burns, our production manager, is lost. Uh-oh, now we have a discussion. What's going on? Did I speak too soon, Chase? Everyone's lost. Everyone's confused.
I stay lost, Grant. I have no idea what's going on right now.
You know where you won't get lost?
No, I don't know.
The Southern Nazarene campus. You know why? Because it's beautiful. Even if you don't know where you are, you're just happy to be there.
It's quite small as well.
Yeah, it's not that large. Just a quick little
stroll.
Go SNU.
Yeah.
You know?
Love SNU.
Bolts up, as they say.
I'm a small school kind of guy. What can I say?
Exactly.
I'm a little biased.
19-22 is the official score. Malden set to serve. Attack by UCO. Malden, man, she might have been able to get there had she not been tangled up with Brecken Myers on the dig attempt. 23-19, it's lockdown time for SNU here in the first set. Now Whitney Bowie on the attack. Wow! Whitney Bowie with the kill from way downtown. Now she'll set to serve. SNU will gain a point. Looks like a double tap at the net.
Timeout UCO.
Now we'll take a timeout with them. You're watching SNU Volleyball. We'll be right back after these quick messages.
One of my favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college, to be a husband and someday to be a father. It was a really, really transformational time in my life.
My degree could have come from anywhere, but my relationships with people, I know I would not have gotten anywhere else. Go to snu.edu to apply or to schedule a visit.
Character, culture, and Christ have been the motto for Southern Nazarene University for many, many years. When I came as president, I was really curious about those words and really curious to dig into the archives. In fact, a conversation on campus one day with a visitor to our campus who asked that same question.
Well, we had to cut that ad short, but in case you were fearing that you missed something important, I'll give you the rundown. Go SNU. Southern Nazarene University is awesome. There you go. You got it. You just watched the ad. Whitney Bowie serving. SNU down 2. Now the attack for UCO on the near side. Oh, it looked a little long. Whitney Bowie agrees with the call of it being on the line. Thought for a moment they were going to celebrate. The line judge calls it in. And with that, it's set point for the Broncos. Malden with the reception. Now Richardson on the attack. UCO a chance to seal the first set here. They'll attack deep into the net. Point. SNU. Now Brubaker will serve for the Crimson Storm. She was GAC Player of the Week this week. Now her serve picked up. The attack. Wow. Nice job by the Broncos. They'll take set number 1. 25-22. SNU able to hang in there with them. Just couldn't seal it. This Broncos squad has yet to go 5 deep. SNU hoping to respond as we switch sides. With that, we'll be back here in a quick moment.
Check out mercy.net/SNU Docs.
And welcome back to the Sawyer Center. I'm Grant McNew, alongside Chase Matson. Chase?
I'm Chase Matson.
You are Chase Matson.
I actually dreamt about doing this as a kid, and my dad told me to keep my day job.
Wow. That's kind of mean.
Hey, well, he's kind of right.
You know, sometimes you just can't argue. You know, like, when people say mean things but they're right, I don't think he's right, though. I think you could do this professionally. And you are.
Am I?
You are.
I am. I am doing this professionally. You're right.
Hey, SNU lost the first set 22-25. On the bright side for them, Whitney Bowie hitting .714 right now. An incredible percentage. For those of you that may not know volleyball pretty well or very well, that's pretty good. It's pretty good, Chase.
Hey, sometimes you just can't argue because you know you're right.
Because you know you're right. Again, a pleasure to be up here alongside Chase Matson. Big thank you to Bryce Burns as well for filling in last minute. By the way, Bryce learned the software, learned how to run this broadcast about 45 minutes ago.
Wow.
And he's doing a wonderful job.
He is doing a wonderful job.
Cannot thank him enough for stepping in our time of need.
Shout out to the SNU student section.
They are packed right now.
We're a full house.
Full house. I believe a lot of the athletic teams are chasing the coveted Danny Cup. They get some points for attending other athletic events.
You like to hear my Danny Thomason impression?
I cannot say yes or no to that.
Well, it goes a little something like, that's about it.
And I hope you don't get fired over that. We'll see. You are the president.
I am the president.
Does president rank above athletic director?
No comment.
Kaylee Brubaker will start things off here in set number 2 as she serves it over. Now UCO with a quick attack towards the middle. Brubaker picks it up. Now set near side. Sonny Bachelet on the attack. Picked up by the Broncos. The dump is there. Malden will pass it over to Henry. Now the Broncos, far side on the attack, blocked at the net. Good defensive play from SNU. Malden to Brubaker. Brubaker sets to Henry. Tessa Henry. Looked like she hit the antenna. Point Broncos. Now serving for UCO is number 3, Addison Wimmer. Henry with a quick attack. She was looking for the deep corner. Couldn't get it. Malden keeps it alive. Now Brubaker with a fantastic play. SNU still going. And they'll get the point as that one's hit far right. Strong defense will win you a lot of points, Chase. We saw it right there.
You know what they say about defense? Wins championships.
It does. Smith to serve. Now the attack near side for the Broncos. Man.
Right down Power Alley.
Yeah, right down Power Alley. Mallory Kane got all of that one. The 5'11 junior out of Wichita, Kansas. Malden. The Brubaker. Now Brubaker near side finds Bachelet. Sonny with the kill. Sonny Bachelet, a powerhouse. Emphasis on the power with that hit.
That was an amazing approach he had right there before that kill.
Now Lynch. She'll serve. It's picked up. Wow. That's a tough shot. Going down the net. No defense was there because no defense should be ready for that.
No, that was a beautiful kill they had right there.
Mallory Kane able to score. Now Sydney Huck on the serve. Smith to Brubaker. Now Malden on the attack. Nice dig from Huck. And the attack straight into the net. Mallory Kane looked like her legs may have just given out on her a little bit there. Rotating in for SNU is Brecken Meyer. She's going to replace Bachelette for a moment.
Brecken Meyer with the serve.
Now Lynch to Brubaker. Whitney Bowie down the middle. UCO. They'll punch it over. Broncos far side. Myers with the dig. The set to Malden. Blocked at the net. Kept alive by Smith. Brubaker will pass it over. Now UCO at it again. They'll hit it out. Point Broncos. Rather, point Storm. SNU leading 4-3. Myers with the serve. Deep attack. And a rainbow. Kept short. That'll score. Sydney Huck got to it. Now Mallory Kane will set up to serve. Knotted up at 4. Lynch for Brubaker. Now it's Malden. And her attacks are there. They're just not quite finding the floor right now. They look good, but great defense has been there for UCO, and there's another example. Broncos lead by 1. We'll get a lull in the action. Had to chase down a ball. Kane again to serve. And miscommunication between Brubaker and Myers. That's going to cost SNU a point. Chase, that's a simple mistake.
Hey, man, it's all a game of talking. Every sport, you just got to have good communication.
Brubaker will set to Bowie. Whitney Bowie. A little too far outside. UCO up now by 3. This is not a team, if you're SNU, that you can afford to get down by much to. We'll get a timeout from head coach Kevin Ingram, as he knows that as well. Chase, what are you thinking?
Not much, really.
Not thinking much?
I don't have a lot of thoughts on
man.
the brain.
Yeah, Chase, so right now SNU down by 3 to UCO, who's 26th in the rankings. This is a team that the Crimson Storm haven't taken down in the regular season since 2013. Yeah, it's been a decade. And for a good reason. This UCO team has been incredible, really, since 2013 and even before. Perennial powerhouse in Division II, a spot behind the Harding Bisons, a GAC opponent in the rankings. And here they are. It took set 1, 25-22. They now lead by 3, 7-4 over the Crimson Storm here in set number 2. How's that monster taste?
Tastes delicious. Do you know what you were doing in 2013?
In 2013, let's see, 10 years ago, I would have been 9 years old. What grade would that be? Is that the 3rd grade? Or the 4th or the 5th? It's one of the grades.
It is a grade.
I was young.
You were young.
Yeah, I was learning how to read.
Late reader?
Actually, I memorized a book before I learned how to read. My first book was memorized.
What book? Of the Bible?
I do not remember. It was not a book of the Bible. I do remember that.
Bad Nazarene.
A bad Nazarene indeed. Mallory Kane set to serve. The student section coming alive. That's a hard serve. Picked up well. Malden will get it over. Strange volley going on right now. UCO finally takes control, gets it back over. A chance for Bowie. Beautiful dig. The Broncos at it now on the near side. It's long. Point SNU. Man, some backyard volleyball just took place in front of us. SNU able to grab a point. That looked like you over in Crimson Corner, Chase.
Hey. Sometimes you just can't argue.
Oh, man. The SNU student section like that one. Now Caitlin Branson with the serve as she checks in to the ball game. Tessa Henry on the attack. Popped up at the net. Broncos with an opportunity. That one will shoot left off the hands of Henry. Point, UCO.
Now serving.
A lot of notable people in the crowd today. One, Danny Thomason down in the front row. We've already heard your impression of him. Now Bowie near side. Contact made. Point SNU. Bowie with the kill. And the Whitney Bowie chants, one of my favorite things that SNU volleyball brings to the table.
I like to hear them yell, "Filling Whitney."
Just sing the song or what?
Something like that. I don't know. Just something a little pizzazz on the side.
Yeah. UCO attacking near side. It's hit hard and hit a bit too hard. No contact made. Point SNU. Bowie again. Broncos, they want to push it over. That one's long. Point, Southern Nazarene.
We're all tied up, Grant.
All tied up, the crowd getting into it. Bowie, set to serve again. And an ace! Whitney Bowie! What can she not do?
I think all we needed was a little bit of thunder from that student section to get us going.
It's 9-8. Bowie, that one a little low. Service error, but you're allowed that after a big-time ace. And she's taking control as she will rotate out. Madeline Lynch will check in.
Now serving the Broncos, Lindsay Arvin.
Myers and Branson running into each other as Henry's on the attack. Blocked at the net. She'll pop it back up. Brubaker with the pass over. Big time hit on the far side. I believe that was Sydney Huck. As Brecken Myers tried to dig it up. Couldn't get down there in time. Branson, nice dig. Henry will pass it back to Myers, who gets it over. Branson. Man, she kept it up. SNU looked like they just lost their place for a moment. Two-point deficit for the Storm. Branson there. Now Brubaker looking for Henry. Henry got the kill. Brecken Myers now rotates out. Sonny Bachelette in. Kaylee Brubaker will serve. Now the attack, near side. Broncos got it over. It was blocked at the net. SNU has to push it over. Now another chance for UCO. Strong attacks. Blocked at the net. Will bounce out. Point, Broncos. Hectic point there for SNU. They fall victim.
You know the story of the funky shades on our bench?
Of the what?
The funky shades.
I do not. Henry with the dig. Brubaker looking for Bachelet. Bachelet will rainbow. Now the Broncos on the attack. Wow, Brubaker somehow got down to that ball. Gets sent back over. The Broncos another opportunity. Near side this time. Myers pops up. Brubaker the set. Looking for Henry far side. Broncos will have to pass it over. Kaylee sets up to Bachelet. Sonny tried to keep it short. Now the Broncos on the near side attack. And they'll find the floor. SU now trailing 3. What's the story, Chase?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I thought you knew.
No, I thought you had a story.
I can make one.
No, please don't.
I won't.
Brubaker sets to Bachelet. Bachelet got all of that one a bit too long. It's 14-10. Brubaker with the set. Tessa Henry on the attack. Picked up well by the Broncos. To the far side now it's Huck. Huck gets it over. Brubaker will set to Bachelet again. Bachelet a little too far outside again. SU just not finding those angles. Wimmer with the serve. Man, and they gave SMU trouble on that one. Wimmer with an ace.
Grant, what do you think needs to happen for us to come back in this game?
I think you got to score.
That's some great commentary, Grant. Thank you.
Thank you for the compliment. Now Wimmer, another serve. Branson over to Brubaker. Now Tessa Henry. Beautiful attack, and the defense by UCO, again, just phenomenal. That time Mojica went up for it. Brubaker tried to make a diving play, couldn't get there in time. The Broncos just in control right now of set number 2. And we'll get a timeout call by head coach Kevin Ingram. We'll take it with them and be right back after this.
One of my favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college, to be a husband and someday to be a father. It was a really, really transformational time in my life.
My degree could have come from anywhere, but my relationships with people, I know I would not have gotten anywhere else. Go to snu.edu to apply or to schedule a visit.
And welcome back again here in the Sawyer Center. I'm Grant McNew alongside Chase Matson. Chase, why don't you say hello to the folks?
Hello, folks. How was that?
That was pretty good.
I've been practicing that one all night.
7-point deficit for the Crimson Storm as the Broncos really have just taken over.
Their defense is impenetrable.
How about that mop work on number 1, Lindsey Horan?
Let's give a round of applause.
Now we'll see the serve out of Addison Wimmer, a 5'9" junior from UConn. Branson finds Brubaker. Now Tessa Henry on the attack. Chance for SU. Bachelet pushed it back over. And UCO stays alive. Again, the defense for the Broncos is theirs. Henry got the kill. Big time kill for SNU. They needed it in a big way. Henry gets it. Now we'll see Smith rotate in for Henry and Malden in for Branson. Tatum Smith will serve.
This is our chance for that big rally.
SNU down 6. They need to rally here. Now the attack, far side, blocked at the net. Broncos with another chance down the middle, into the net. Point, SNU. Tatum Smith to serve again, and beautiful mop work that time by Sonny Bachelet with the towel.
Hey, it's really the little things that matter.
It is. Now the set near side on the attack. Beautiful court vision to find that alley. That was Mallory Kane who got her hands on.
Jaden Evans.
Now Jaden Evans to serve. She'll keep it soft. Malden with the dig. Now Sonny Bachelet on the attack. Evans will set. Now Brubaker looking for Malden. Malden trying to find that angle. Couldn't get it. Brubaker this time to the middle. Finds Mojica. Tina Mojica. How about that?
That was a beautiful dink.
Now 5-point deficit. We'll get to see Madeline Lynch serve. Whitney Bowie will come in for Mojica. Bachelet over to Malden. UCO in a bit of trouble. They'll pass it over. Brubaker to Bachelet. Sonny Bachelet will score! 18-14. Lynch again to serve. UCO, clean attack to the middle, into the net. Point SNU. 18-15, the Storm creeping back as Lynch will serve again. She led the Storm the past 2 seasons in a row in aces. One of the best servers in the GACs. That attack is right there for the Broncos. 15-19 UCO, hoping that'll get them back on track. Malden looking for Bowie. Wow. Potential joust at the net, Chase. It just fell straight down.
Down, down, down. London Bridge falling down.
London Bridge. Yeah, London Bridge falling down is a song.
That's a little bit of poetry from me, Chase Madsen.
Well, we're going to get to see Brecken Myers serve as SNU trails by 3. Brubaker looking for Bowie! Whitney with the kill! Timeout Broncos. SNU has crept back into this. Chase, are you excited?
I am so excited.
Bryce, are you excited? He nods his head yes. Let's take a break. We'll be right back after this. Chase, are you still alive?
I am still alive. The heart is still beating, Grant.
No, the Crimson Storm have a heart, and it beats with pride. Right now they trail by 2, but they're staying alive. As they've crept back into the second set. We'll get to see Brecken Myers serve out of this break. And a chance to keep the momentum rolling. Myers, that serve is long. Quick, easy point for UCO. That's detrimental.
Now serving with Broncos, number 4, Mallory Kane.
Now Mallory Kane, the junior, will serve for the Broncos. She'll tip the net, man, and that is the most dangerous serve in volleyball. She got it beautifully. That'll make it 21-17.
It's always hard to expect the unexpected, Grant.
So true. Brubaker looking for Malden. Brianna couldn't get it. Blocked at the net. Whitney Bowie. She's a wall. 21-18. Brianna Malden will serve.
Now serving with the Storm, Ray Malden.
And a hush falls over the crowd as Brecken Myers now cleaning the court. Malden serve received well by Lee. Now Bowie with the kill! Chase, are you feeling Whitney?
I am feeling Whitney.
Well, Whitney Bowie's feeling Whitney right now. 19-21, big kill from Bowie. Malden will serve again. Now the attack near side for the Broncos. A lot of power. That one will shoot off the hands of Madeline Lynch. SU trailing by 3. The Broncos 3 away from taking set number 2. Malden to Brubaker, now Bowie. UCO with some trouble. Now Brubaker will set to Henry, far side. On the attack. Point UCO.
Did you see
Jenna Karp will serve. It's low. Now Brubaker trying to get the dump. She left it a little too short. Typically, Brubaker's unconscious with those. That time it doesn't go her way. Set point for the Broncos. And they'll end it with an ace. Jenna Karp will take set point. UCO now leads 2-0. We'll take a break as we switch sides. I'm Grant McNew. That's Chase Matson. We'll be back after this. And welcome back here again in the Sawyer Center. SNU trailing 2-0 against the UCA Broncos. Chase, the Broncos have yet to go 5 sets this season.
What'll happen tonight?
Hopefully.
I'm hoping as well.
We really are hoping. And you know who else is probably hoping for that? One Blair Spindle. Dr. Blair Spindle. You can see the reflection of his bald head all the way up here. Cha-ching. Again, SNU trailing 2-0. They lost the second one, 25-19. Chase, we talked about it a little bit during the break. Seemed like simple mistakes really cost the Storm.
It was simple mistakes. We just have to stay locked in and get that communication back and rolling. And I think we got this set in our hands.
Tina Mojica, Sonny Bachelet, Tessa Henry, Kaylee Brubaker, Madeline Lynch, and Rayanna Malden will start things off on the floor for the Storm. The SNU chants going loud here in the Sawyer Center. Riley Roberts, the freshman from Norman North High School, will start things off with her first serve. Brubaker will set to the near side. Sonny Bachelet! Big time kill for Sonny. Quick starts essential for SNU from here on out. Tatum Smith with the serve. The Broncos attacking near side. He'll punch it over. Now Brubaker towards the middle has Mojica. Mojica giving the Broncos trouble. She'll score. 3 hits so they couldn't get it over. It's 2-0 Storm.
Storm strike quick. Let's keep it going.
Broncos attacking the middle. Popped up at the net. Beautiful dig by Brubaker. Now Lynch over to Bachelet. Picked up well by UCO. They'll attack far side. That's Wimmer with it. Sit back! Point! SNU! Tatum Smith to serve again. Now UCO attacking far side. They'll get it across. Brubaker to Malden. Malden keeps it soft. Malden will score! 4-0. Here in set number 3. Smith again. UCO, they'll pick it up cleanly, attack the middle. That time they will score their first of the set. Chase, if you're the Storm here, you're looking, get your defense going. A quick return to the offensive side is essential. The Sawyer Center rocking. Brubaker will set to the near side. Malden! Malden! She scores! Just like we said, Chase. Right back to the offense.
Quick and steady. This Broncos team does not make a lot of mistakes, so we do have to capitalize.
Yeah, why be slow and steady when you can be quick and steady? Chase. ACE.
Ace.
Big time. 6-1. Broncos coming near side. Hard hit. Beautiful attack. And the kill picked up by Sydney Huck.
Now serving from UCO, Jaden Evans.
Now Jay Nevins sets the serve. Brubaker looking for Bowie. Whitney Bowie! Whitney Bowie! That'll drop right at the attack line.
What a beautiful quick set right there.
Back serve
By
to the
Brubaker.
ball. Brecken Myers.
Broncos, far side attack, picked up by Smith. Brubaker setting, looking for Malden. Malden will tap it over. Now the Broncos attacking near side. Tough one picked up. Brubaker tries to punch it over. Near side again, and that's been there. You've got to keep the ball away from Sydney Huck if you're the Crimson Storm. That time they don't. And SNU pays the prize, 7-3.
Sydney Huck.
And I dropped my highlighter. It was pretty in pink. It's okay, Chase. Thank you. Brubaker looking for Malden. Now they tack down the middle. Whoa, Tatum Smith got there. Malden will punch it over. Malden got the kill. How about that?
How about it?
Man,
Storm just don't quit. Gotta love it.
Right now in that 30.
early attack, punched over on the far side by the Broncos. Now Henry will do the same towards the middle. Kaylee Brubaker looking for Whitney Bowie. Whitney Bowie will score. It's 9-3. A timeout called by the Central Oklahoma Broncos as they're in trouble early. We'll take a break and be right back after this.
Character, culture, and Christ mean today. These days I like to talk about refining character. I think that we're all in process, and in those collegiate years, those years of a university experience, there's a great opportunity to refine character.
Chase, you know what I love?
What do you love, Grant?
Apple Tree Antique Gallery. Have you been there lately?
Actually, my girlfriend Hannah goes there all the time.
You have a girlfriend.
Yep.
Good for you, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 9-3, SNU leads here in set number 3. They've yet to win a set, but Malden is serving. UCO attacking far side, blocked at the net. Brubaker nearly kept it alive, but she hit it out as Mallory Kane won that attack. That'll make it 9-4.
And serving to UCO. Mallory Kane.
Kane on the serve. Well, she puts a lot of power behind that serve. Now Whitney Bowie got that one dug up. Malden tried to return the favor, couldn't do it. Broncos will grab another point. Lead cut down to 4. Brubaker. Tessa Henry. Henry, nice attack. The Broncos can't return it. Big time kill for Tessa Henry. That'll extend the lead back to 5, and now Whitney Bowie will serve.
We're looking for Whitney to get going right here. So important serve.
Well, I want to lift the net and bounce back, Chase.
It's still important, Grant. Seems that the student section has learned names of the opposing team.
You know, they are quick learners. They do attend college. Jenna Karp with the serve. Now to Brubaker with the dump. Kaylee! Are you kidding me?
She is going bananas.
Spell it.
B-A-N-A-S.
That is not how you spell bananas.
Well, I'm not here to
Chase
spell.
Matson going bananas as well. 11-6 is the score. Brubaker to serve. The set far side. The attack by Wimmer. Dug well by Lynch. Brubaker to Tessa Henry. Blocked at the net point. Central Oklahoma. They said block 3 times in case you didn't hear it the first 2.
Now back center of the Broncos, Riley Roberts.
Now serving Riley Roberts, the freshman for UCO. Broncos excited about this upcoming season for her. Brubaker finds Lynch. Now Bachelet on the attack. UCO, they'll hit it out. No contact made. Point SNU. The Storm taking advantage of opportunities in this set, Chase.
They are indeed, Grant. We're ready to keep taking those opportunities.
Absolutely. Tatum Smith. Ooh, that was a close one. I'll say just past the back line. We have a service error to Tatum Smith.
Agree to disagree on that one for me, Grant.
Chase, respectfully, you don't have that angle.
Gentlemen's game.
That's true. Attack by Mojica. Blocked at the net. SU another opportunity. Alden blocked as well. The defense coming alive for UCO. Lynch with the reception. Now Brubaker over to Malden. Malden looking for revenge. Won't get it on this approach. Man, tough attack. Good job by Smith to keep it alive. Broncos with another opportunity. Towards the near side. Kept up by Brubaker. Now Smith to Bachelet. Far side. Sonny will hit the antenna. Point UCO as the Broncos are creeping back. We'll get a timeout call. With that, we'll send it away to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
One of my favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college, to be a husband and someday to be a father. It was a really, really transformational time in my life.
My degree could have come from anywhere, but my relationships with people, I know I would not have gotten anywhere else. Go to snu.edu to apply or to schedule a visit.
And welcome back to the Sawyer Center. Chase, our fan of the game, Reese Rhodes.
And what does she get for being the fan of a game?
She gets a Vornado fan. It's massive. I had one last year that my roommate won. Glorious. It was wonderful. Dropped the room temperature by at least 5 degrees. Our first serve out of the break. Picked up well by SNU! Sonny Bachelet with the kill!
It's on the approach, Grant. It's on the approach.
That it is. Bachelet, a master of the approach. Now Madeline Lynch. Her serve will be long. And that'll give UCO their 11th point of the set. Now Jay Nevins will serve for the Broncos. Malden on the attack. That one's long. Broncos now within one of the Crimson Storm. Brubaker. Yeah, she stepped over the line again. Not a call you see very often. We've seen it 3 times tonight.
We've seen it tonight very often indeed. That middle line must have a vendetta against us.
Just like that, we're tied up at 13. It's Jay Nevins. The serve. Now Bachelet on the attack. Hit hard. Broncos, they'll get an opportunity. Now Brubaker to Malden. Malden down the alley. Couldn't get it. Ran in a miscue from the Storm as that ball tapped the net. UCO will take the lead.
Jay Evans serving in the Broncos.
Brubaker towards the middle. Whitney Bowie. Whitney Bowie has been phenomenal tonight. Hitting .556. She's got 11 kills. And Breckin Myers did about all she could do to keep that ball alive. Pure power behind it. Now Sydney Huck to serve. Brubaker to the near side has Malden. A chance to finish. It's out. Brianna Malden. Another kill. Chase, that's a freshman.
She's a freshman.
Chase, she is a freshman.
She's a freshman.
Chase, I think she's a freshman.
I believe you're right.
Malden serve. We receive the attack far side. Now Bowie on the attack. Brubaker will keep it alive after the block at the net. Tessa Henry pokes it over. SMU in trouble. Bowie will get it over for the Storm. Now UCO in an awkward spot. They'll get it over. Brubaker looking for Henry down the middle. Man, just out. The spot was open. Henry just missed a tad outside. Even on those, Chase, what you like to see is SMU is seeing those spots open on the court. The vision is there. Now Brubaker setting near side to Henry. Chance to finish it is Bowie, and she will! Whitney Bowie, another kill. She's up to 13. We're tied up at 16 apiece here in set number 3. Now the attack for the Broncos, far side. Bowie tried to keep it alive. It'll shoot off to the side.
Jenna Carter now serving.
Jenna Karp will serve for UCO. Now Malden to Brubaker, over to Henry near side. Tessa Henry. Wow! Tessa Henry with the kill. We've got a tight set in front of us.
It's all tied up.
Brubaker to serve.
What a beautiful serve.
Yeah, wonderful serve. ACE again, this time for Kaylee Brubaker. This past lead retreat, Chase, Kaylee Brubaker was there, as was I. She taught me how to serve a volleyball. I never got good at it.
I was about to ask that question.
Big time kill for the Broncos on the far side.
This set is neck and neck as we try to pull out the lead.
Riley Roberts will serve. 18 apiece. That serves long. Good defensive discipline for the Crimson Storm to let it go. As my Little League baseball friends would say, G-O-O-D-E-Y-E, good eye, good eye, good eye.
You know, I have a hard time spelling, so I'm glad you said it out after you.
Yeah, well, we know after you tried to say bananas.
As long as you know.
That's so long as well. We've seen that, a lot of reciprocation on both sides.
Back to back.
Now serving to Broncos.
Now serving for Central Oklahoma, Addison Wimmer. Brubaker looking at Bachelet. Bachelet will get it. Big time kill for Sonny.
That's kill number 8 for number 7.
So true.
I am good with numbers.
That you are. Madeline Lynch will serve. Picked up well by the Broncos. Blocked at the net. Back into the net and under it. Point SNU.
There's my favorite sound. Ooh.
You do love that sound.
It's a great sound.
Whenever I hear Chase Matson, I think, ooh. Looking at timeout on the floor. SNU leads by 2. It's 21-19. Chase, what are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good. I am enjoying this third set. It's a great set.
President Chase, you have such a way with words.
Hey, I can't spell them, but I can say them.
He can't say them, and I can say we'll take a quick break and be right back after this. And welcome back again here in the Sawyer Center. It's a pleasure to be here, a pleasure to have you along with us. As the Crimson Storm lead by 2 here in set number 3. It's 21-19. Serving now is Madeline Lynch. The crowd really into this one, Chase. This home opener for the Storm.
We have a good student section today.
First attack after the break. Blocked at the net. It'll bounce back. Chase, let me hear you. 22-19. Lynch will serve again. Lynch sends it over. Knuckleball. Man, powerful attack. Tatum Smith kept it alive. Brubaker gets it back towards the net. Malden sends it over. Now another attack near side. Off the face of Bachelet, but she hits it over. It won't be enough as UCO still scores. But man, Scott Sterling would be proud.
Scott Sterling. Wow.
Was that supposed to be an accent, Chase?
I don't think so.
Okay. I was just wondering.
If it was, it'd been a bad one.
That's what I was about to say. Terrible accent.
No, I just love yelling Scott Sterling.
You're a man of culture. 22-20. SNU still up. Brubaker looking for Bachelet. She found her. She got it on the line. Point. SNU. Sonny with the kill.
It seems that some people would disagree with that call. I'm not some of those people.
Some people being head coach Edgar Miraku from UCO.
We got the student section getting involved.
They really are. Oh, and we'll get a conversation.
Do you know what volleyball was originally called, Grant?
No, but what I do know is Maddie Booth is on the sideline for SNU, and she was getting groovy just a moment ago.
She is one groovy cat, Grant.
Yeah. Wow. The student section coming alive. I think this may be the most active student section I've seen in a long time at a volleyball match.
We have quite the freshman classes here, Grant, so I'm not surprised.
I will say, I am very proud of this incoming freshman class.
They're rowdy,
Yes.
loud,
Rambunctious.
and they're present.
They are present.
A present to me. I love them.
Blair Spindle is also present.
Brother Sprindle is in the building, in the Hizzy house. Oh, back to our conversation. Volleyball was originally called Mintonete. I hope I pronounced that right.
I'm going to say Mintonet because French.
I really like the nete, though.
Well, I think you're wrong, though.
It's all right. People can be wrong, and you can think I'm wrong when I'm actually right.
Myers with the serve. UCO attacking the middle. They'll score. And Chase, here's what that meeting does. Even for the Broncos, if you don't get the point, it disrupts your rhythm. Momentum can be lost in moments like that. SNU better respond here.
They seem to get back in blood for the comments on Edgar earlier.
Brubaker setting. She'll dump it. Man. Now Brubaker back to Malden. Malden with the attack. It's kept alive by the Broncos. Attack near side for UCO. Now Brubaker setting. Has Whitney Bowie! Bowie with another kill.
What a name for a phenomenal volleyball player.
That is so true.
Set ball.
24-21, set point. Malden, the freshman, to serve. UCO with the attack. Beautiful dig by Lynch. Now Brubaker will get it over to Lynch, who sends it over the net. Now Malden is set by Brubaker. Whitney Bowie on the attack. Kept alive by the Broncos. Lynch. Good defensive play. Now Tessa Henry will end set number 3.
Roll from the Storm.
25-21. SNU will force set number 4, and we'll be right back for some more action. This is SNU Volleyball. And welcome back here to the Sawyer Center. I'm Grant McNew alongside Chase Matson. Chase, how about that third set?
That third set was awesome.
It really was, and I would say there's no better way to say it, but we could expand upon it a little bit. How about this? Whitney Bowie, right? Whitney Bowie, she took over. How about Austin Schoenfeld as well? Showing up when it matters most, bringing some water.
Hey, his nickname in high school was Water Boy for a reason. There's also been a severe thunderstorm watch issued in Oklahoma County. As we can tell, the storm have noticed.
Is that real? Is there actually a thunderstorm?
Yeah, there actually is.
All right. All right.
I thought that was pretty good.
Now, do storms help you sleep?
I actually will fall under the rain cliche. Any rain cliche, I am there for. Reading a good book while it's raining? Yes, please. Sleeping? Yes, please.
You know, most people that read a lot, Chase, can spell pretty well.
Well, I'm not like most people, Grant, let me tell you.
Unless it's a cliche.
I don't think most people like cliches.
I think you might be wrong about that.
You sound a little cliche, Grant.
SNU won set number 3. Gonna get ready for set number 4 here against the Broncos. UCO has yet to go 5 deep this season. They're 4-0 so far this year. Hey, we're one spot out of the top 25 rankings, just behind Harding University, a fellow GAC opponent. Chase, this is one of those games that on paper, SNU not expected to win, but if you compete you're feeling really good about your season. So far, they've competed well.
We have been competing quite well, Grant, and I'm expecting the sports set to be a similar situation.
How about this crowd as well?
We have some tumbling fanatics in the student section this beautiful night.
Is that what's going on down there?
Yes, we had 2 people do some splits.
Well, that's what you like to see. First attack from the Broncos to open up set number 4. Now Mojica will push it over the middle. Now Broncos to the middle. It's long. Point SMU.
Back to that discipline you were talking about earlier, Grant. It is really coming through now.
It really is. And you can tell as the match has progressed that they've gotten more comfortable out on the court.
First game jitters. They get to us all, you know.
Absolutely. Brubaker serve. It's received well. The attack near side. Blocked at the net, but it'll go out. That'll tie things up at 1. Defensively, the Storm was there. Just didn't get it to fall where they needed it. Henry with the reception. Brubaker will give it right back to her. Now the Broncos on the near side. On the attack, it's out. Point SMU. That was Kane on the approach. She's been phenomenal all day. That one just not there. Another one hit long and out. SMU with 2 easy ones right there. Broncos, a lot of trouble with that serve. They do finally get it over. Brubaker looking for Bachelet. That'll hit the net, bounce back. And Sonny's eyes got wide on that set.
Sometimes there's things in basketball where you're too wide open.
Yeah.
That might translate to volleyball, but I do not know.
Sonny Bachelet with a big kill again.
She's not going to take no for an answer.
She will not. Lynch with the serve. Picked up. UCO blocked at the net. They'll get another chance at it. Now the far side. That one gets over. Beautiful dig by Lynch. Now Malden on the attack. Did she get it? Yes, she did. Man, Rayanna Malden with the kill.
Can we shout out Maddie Booth once more? She is straight electric off the bench.
She is.
She's the type of teammate that you want on your team.
How many different pairs of glasses does she have?
She's been wearing... Uh-oh. Here it is, Grant.
Sonny Bachelet. Huge block for the Storm. Lynch, short serve. UCO has control of it. They'll attack the middle. Lynch pops up. Now Brubaker looking for Malden. Malden with the rainbow. The finesse. The creativity. Rayanna Malden scores again. Timeout UCO. SNU up by 5. Chase.
Grant.
How about that?
How about that Storm?
Roll Storm. We'll be right back after this. And we are back. Hey, big thank you to Bryce Burns running production today. He's done an incredible job.
Stellar.
Could not be more proud of what he's doing here in the production booth. Madeline Lynch will serve for the Storm. Now the Broncos on the attack. Picked up well. Smith over to Bachelet, who gets it over. Chance here for UCO. Far side. Nice dig. It'll bounce out on the UCO side. Point UCO as they now trail by 4 to the Crimson Storm. We've got a tight cornhole game going on behind us.
Now serving for UCO, Sydney Huck.
Those fellas don't know anything about corn and holes.
All right. That serve is long. SNU will score again.
Myers now serving.
Breckenmeyer with the serve.
Tatum Smith able to keep it alive. Now Malden on the attack. Myers. She hits it cleanly over the net. The return was off the mark. SNU will score again. Brecken Myers. She's been solid for the Storm today. That serve. Looked good. Now Malden on the attack. Broncos with an opportunity. Blocked at the net. They'll get another shot towards the middle. Light tap. It's out. Point SNU. Myers set to serve again. UCO fields it cleanly. They'll attack the middle. Brubaker and Bowie were there to block. It fell in between the hands and found the hardwood court. 10-4 now. SNU still leading by 6. Now serving is number 2, Katie Lee. Lynch gets it to Brubaker, looking for Malden. Malden on the attack. Good defense from UCO and block at the net by Bowie. And the Broncos could not get it over. Point Crimson Storm.
Oh, the classic "You Can't Do That" chant
Now
from the
serving
student
for
section.
SNU, Ray Marlin.
You gotta love it. Broncos attacking near side. Malden will pop it up. Brubaker looking for Bowie. It's cleaned up by the Broncos. They'll attack the middle. And they'll get the kills.
Now serving
That'll make it 11-5 as Jenna Karp will serve. Karp serve, man, they called it out early. The call was wrong. SNU watches it bounce inside the line. Little top spin on that serve.
That was a very spinny serve.
Brubaker will set near side to Whitney Bowie. Bowie blocked at the net. Brubaker again. Had Myers, Brecken Myers, nearly able to score. She gave UCO trouble. Now Bowie towards the middle. Broncos still with a little trouble. They'll attack. It's long. Point. Storm.
Now serving for the Storm, Whitney Bowie.
Whitney Bowie will serve. It's 12-6. That ball rolls down the net. Point. Southern Nazarene.
Beautiful chouse right there. Beautiful chouse.
Just out of Henry on the block.
We'll get another discussion on the court between Edgar Muriaku and the judges. Big time attack there for UCO.
Now somebody in a lot of roads.
Malden gives it to Brubaker! Kaylee! Boom! Now Brubaker will serve for the Storm. Allen low into the net. Service error. Not what you were looking for there, Chase.
Not what I was looking for at all, Grant.
Back serve, Broncos. Madison and Lemmer.
Crimson Storm up by 6. Addison Limmer will serve. Brubaker has Bachelet. And in a beautiful attack again.
Right down power alley.
UCO.
14-9 now. Limmer serve. Picked up by Lynch. Now Brubaker to Henry. Blocked at the net, but sent out. Some discussion. They gave the point to UCO. Southern Nazarene in strong disagreement. But we're on to the next point. Brubaker setting, has Bachelet. Sonny will score.
SAU. Now sorry with SAU. Tatum Smith.
For a second, it sounded like the PA announcer said Taylor Swift. No, it's Tatum Smith.
I don't know about you, but Tatum
Smith's
Smith is
number
number
2.
two.
Same wavelength, Chase.
I think I may have a career in this, Grant,
Just maybe.
but also maybe not.
Oh, man. I have heard you are an excellent news anchor, though.
I do play many roles in my life, and that is one of the roles I am currently playing.
Also, cowboy.
Cowboy is one, and also reporter. A man of many talents, jack of all trades. I'm not particularly great at anything, but I'm pretty good at most things.
Okay. That's respectable.
Yep. And maybe you could say that's what I'm great at.
Great at being good at things.
Yep.
Okay. I like that.
I'd
Very
rather be a
modest.
good man than a great man.
Okay, well, that's interesting. Tatum Smith served. Yeah, that was going out, and it did. Last second pullback from the Broncos. Now save the point for them. It's 15-11 now. Brubaker setting to Bachelet. Nice dig from the Broncos. Brubaker trying to keep it alive. Miscommunication as Lynch had come over to save it. No one was there to pick it up after it came off the hands of Brubaker. Timeout called on the floor. You're watching Southern Nazarene Volleyball. We'll be right back after this.
One of my favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college, to be a husband and someday to be a father. It was a really, really transformational time in my life.
My degree could have come from anywhere, but my relationships with people, I know I would not have gotten anywhere else. Go to snu.edu to apply or to schedule a visit.
And we are back here in the Sawyer Center, where SNU leads 15-12 here in set number 4. Trying to force the 5th set as a serve from Jaden Evans gets over. Now Bachelet on the attack. Our side, Lynch will give it over to Brubaker. Now Malden tosses it over. Brubaker to Malden again, far side, down the net, ball bounces over. UCO with an opportunity now, and they'll take advantage. 15-13 now. Served by Evans, picked up by Brubaker. Now Bachelet. Sonny Bachelet with the kill. Talk about electric. Lynch with the serve. Still get the ace.
No runs with ace, Grant. Chase.
That it does, my friend. That it does. 17-13 now. Madeline Lynch to serve again. Broncos pick this one up cleanly. Attack near side. Beautiful dig from Tatum Smith. Now Bachelet will punch it over. Broncos with another chance. Lynch to Brubaker. Now Malden. Rihanna with a lot of power gets sent up high off the dig. Now the attack. Malden with it to Kaylee. Now Sonny will score!
Beautiful misdirection on that kill.
The off speed from Sonny Bachelet is there. Now 18-13. That's a timeout call. Chase, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking we got this set.
It's early. Don't ever call it early, Chase.
I'm just thinking. I'm not calling.
Okay, that's fair. I did say, what are you thinking? Man, Chase, check this out. Whitney Boyd right now hitting 500 on the match. 14 kills, but Sonny Bachelet coming up right behind her. Now up to 13 kills. How about that duo?
Man, we have a dynamic duo up front right now.
And the freshman, Rihanna Malden, at 9 kills in her first home game in the Sawyer Center. Again, just a freshman. She's been phenomenal. 9 digs as well to her name. And talking about digs, Tatum Smith has got 18. Madeline Lynch has 17. And Kaylee Brubaker with 15. I may hear about that tomorrow.
Hey, they hearing it right now. You hear about it tomorrow. No big deal.
That's true.
If we looked at our student section a little bit ago, they were doing a push-up board. Without a board, though. Just 3 dudes. 1 dude doing push-ups, 2 holding them up. It was absolutely insane.
That is Wild. You know what we should get in here? Let's get, those like Tesla things?
Tesla coils?
Yeah, get a Tesla coil in here. Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be awesome, but it's probably not in the budget.
Probably not.
I'll see what I can do.
You are the president.
Student body president.
Yes. Madeline Lynch with the serve picked up by UCO. Brubaker sets up to Malden. Rihanna has her attack picked up. The Broncos on it now. Lynch to Smith, who gets it over. The Broncos with an opportunity near side, blocked at the net. Oh, that one may have fallen out if they left it. Another opportunity. That one will get down for the Broncos. Chase, you are the student body president, but I feel like I have to say, I did not vote for you.
I don't think anyone did, Grant.
Wow.
It was more of a board decision.
This is not a democracy.
It is when I'm in charge.
That serve way out. Point SMU.
But I think I can say with confidence, if there was an election, people would have voted for me.
Can we do write-ins in the election?
Kanye West might win that one.
Ricky Myers with the serve. Man, big time kill again for the Broncos. They're not going away in this set. Right now, if you're the Storm, trading points is all you need.
Serving the Broncos, number 2, Katie Lee.
Now Katie Lee will serve for the Broncos. Brubaker to Bowie. Whitney Bowie with the kill.
That takes her total kills to 15, Grant.
Good grief. That's a lot.
Good grief.
Alden. Her serve cleaned up. UCO. Oh my goodness.
That was a little scary.
Yeah, can we get a radar gun on that one? .99 miles per hour, officially.
I was thinking more like 50, but you might be right.
I eyeballed it. And another one that SMU thought was going out on the serve. Katie Lee will pick up an ace.
Is there a thing as being too disciplined, Grant?
Excuse me, that was Jenna Carp. Yeah, no, I would argue that that is probably more undisciplined to let them go down when they're going to be in. And that, wow, Kaylee Brubaker. What more can you say?
That was such an important play right there. Really gets the Tides back on our turntables, something like that.
Something like that,
Something
man.
like
Setter
that.
of the week for a reason. There you saw it. Now Whitney Bowie will serve.
I am feeling Whitney.
Broncos will have to pass it over. Now Brubaker to Tessa Henry. Strong attack. Strong kill. Tessa Henry.
That's the way. I like it.
Listen to the crowd chase.
You gotta love it.
Man, Bowie's serve a bit out. 22 for SMU. 18 for Central Oklahoma. Myers struggles to pick up that serve. Riley Roberts will get an ace. Just a 3-point lead for the Storm. They're 3 away from forcing set number 5. Myers to Brubaker. Now Henry, the high tap over. The attack far side for the Broncos. High off the wrists. Now Malden and Lynch will get it over. Another opportunity for the Broncos. SMU controls this one more cleanly. Malden down the middle. She won't be able to score off of it. Another chance, blocked at the net, but it falls on the wrong side. 22-20 now.
I think it's about time for a timeout.
And we're going to get one. Good call from Coach Chase. As Coach Kevin Ingram agrees, we'll take this one with him. We'll be right back after this.
Character, culture, and Christ have been the motto for Southern Nazarene University for many, many years. When I came as president, I was really curious about those words and really curious to dig into the archives. In fact, a conversation on campus one day with a visitor to our campus who asked that same question, what does character, culture, and Christ mean today? These days I like to talk about refining character. I think that we're all in process, and in those collegiate years, those years of a university experience, there's a great opportunity to refine character.
And welcome back here again in the Sawyer Center. It's a 2-point lead for the Storm, but UCO rolling right now. Riley Roberts will serve for the Broncos as the Storm trying to get 3 more points in this set and force the 5th. Now Henry got it over the net. The Broncos with an opportunity, and they'll score. 22-21. Chase, we're in dangerous waters.
Good thing I'm a lifeguard.
Roberts to serve again. Yes, you cannot control that serve. We're knotted up at 22. Malden has Brubaker. Now Henry on the attack. The Storm strike back. 23-22.
When you say the Storm strike backs, it reminds me of one of my favorite movies, The Empire Strikes Back.
Noted.
Thank you.
Kaylee Brubaker to serve. Man, tough serve. Picked up well by the Broncos. They'll pass it over. And the attack. Tapped at the net. Lynch. The Bachelette. It won't get down. Now the attack. Sent back.
That block will get down.
Sonny Bachelette and Tina Mojica say no, thank you. Set point. Brubaker to serve. Brubaker sends it over. The kill is there for the Broncos. (24-23). SNU leading. The Broncos with the serve. Brubaker looking to Bachelette. Blocked at the net. Tessa Henry. Tessa Henry. Set 5. Here we come.
Roll Storm.
25-23. You thought UCO was going to come back. The Storm hold them off. Chase, how do you like it?
I like it a lot.
We're going to have to take a break to calm down and get ready for set number 5. We'll be right back after this. And welcome back to set number 5. I'm Grant McNew alongside Chase Matson. Chase, I feel I have to remind you, 10 years since SNU has defeated UCO in the regular season.
Makes me reminisce. Back to when I was 11 years old.
I was 9.
10 years ago. Wow.
Here they have an opportunity to prove a lot of experts wrong. And set number 5, we'll get started. UCO will serve. Malden has trouble with it. Quick ace from the Broncos. It did feel like the Broncos had momentum, even with losing the 4th set. It felt like they had momentum coming out of it. There we see that continue. Again, this will be a 15-point set in the final running. Brubaker to Henry. Tessa. Boom. This place is rocking.
That was Tessa Henry's 10th kill of the night.
Tied up at 1. Big time kill for UCO. Addison Wimmer will serve for the Broncos. Off the net, Brubaker looking for Bachelet! Stunning! Chase, that was a beautiful approach.
Indeed it was, Brent. Indeed it was.
Lynch to serve now. Set down the middle. Man, and that's been the spot for the Broncos all night long. Now Carp will serve. Brubaker to Bachelet. Broncos with a little trouble handling it. Now Brubaker over to Tatum Smith. Smith to Bachelet. She's going to put power behind it. Picked up by the Broncos. Near side, Kane on the attack. And a miscue from the Storm. That's going to drop them to a 2-point deficit.
The good old my shoes untied trick being pulled off right now.
Yeah.
Gets a break in the action.
Carp serve, picked up. Now Brubaker to Bachelet. Hit hard. Malden back to Brubaker. Down the middle. Whitney. Bowie.
Works
Yes!
every time. Works every time.
Every single time. Bowie with 16 kills. Hitting .536.
Brecken Myers with the serve.
Broncos will attack near side with Kane. Lynch to Brubaker. Now Malden going towards the middle. Near side attack for Kane. It'll shoot off the hands of Brubaker. And UCO will score. Man, you couldn't ask for a more exciting home opener here in the Sawyer Center. Smith to Brubaker with the dump. Now Malden will punch it over. Tatum Smith finds Brubaker. Now Bowie, she'll just tap it. The Broncos attacking far side. Yeah, that was in. Looked in up here. They'll call it that way. Now 3-point lead for the Broncos. We've got a discussion going on now between UCO. And now you can hear a pin drop.
Timeout, Bobby Short.
We'll get a timeout called. We'll take this one with them. You're watching SNU Volleyball. We'll be right back.
Character, culture, and Christ have been the motto for Southern Nazarene University for many, many years. When I came as president, I was really curious about those words and really curious to dig into the archives. In fact, a conversation on campus one day with a visitor to our campus who asked that same question: what does character, culture, and Christ mean today? These days I like to talk about refining character. I think that we're all in process, and in those collegiate years, those years of a university experience, there's a great opportunity to refine character.
And welcome back here again in the Sawyer Center. The Crimson Storm trailing by 3 in the final set here in Bethany, Oklahoma. A pleasure to have you along, as it's been an exciting home opener for the Storm as Malden punches it over. Now the Broncos attacking near side. That's out. Point, Southern Nazarene.
Bolts up.
We'll get to see Malden serve the freshman from the far side. Broncos, long attack near side, picked up well by Malden. Now Bowie down the middle, blocked at the net. They'll keep it alive, it bounces over. SU still somehow alive. Lynch will pass over. Now the attack far side, that's danger. It'll fall in. Back to a 3-point deficit. Mallory Kane will serve. That one, too far. Service error, and the Storm now down by 2. Tina Mojica will step into the ball game. A little more attacking prowess on the floor as Bowie serves. Yeah, too much power. A little too much mustard there. Now we'll switch sides, as UCO has reached the 8-point mark here in set number 5. Chase?
Graham.
Down 3, switching sides. Momentum is a must right now.
We need to gain it back, Grant. Indeed we do.
And the SNU student section rushing to switch sides.
For UCO, Jaden Evans.
Jaden Evans set to serve for the Broncos. Off the body of Malden. SNU able to get it over. Chance here for UCO. Near side attack. That'll be a kill. And a point for the Broncos. Broncos 6 points away. Brubaker to Henry. Henry trying to go down the line. It's picked up. Now in the middle is the Broncos. Malden couldn't get there in time. UCO with 10. We'll get a timeout call by Coach Kevin Ingram. Chase, I think we'll take this one with him and be right back.
One of my favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college, to be a husband and someday to be a father. It was a really, really transformational time in my life.
My degree could have come from anywhere, but my relationships with people, I know I would not have gotten anywhere else. Go to snu.edu to apply or to schedule a visit.
Box Hero.
Yeah, beautiful rendition of Jukebox Hero by Chase Matson right there. SNU down by 5. Things looking bleak. Not yet out of it, or the Storm. Serving for UCO is Jaden Evans. Nice serve. Malden picks it up. Now Brubaker looking for Henry. Broncos with a chance in the middle. They'll miss it. SNU needed that one in a bad way, and they got it.
Now it's time to capitalize, Grant.
And Bachelet can rotate in. Brecken Myers, high fives all the way down the line. She's been a phenomenal piece for SNU tonight. Attack far side. That's out. Point SNU. Brubaker serving as the Storm trail by 3. Now set near side. Miscue from Bachelet. UCO will score. Back to a 4-point lead, and they're 4 away from ending it. Next to serve will be Riley Roberts, the 5'10 freshman from Washington, Oklahoma. Malden finds Brubaker. Now Bachelet blocked at the net. Beautiful save by Lynch. Bachelet punches it back over. Now Malden to Brubaker. Down the middle has Mojica. It's blocked. That time the Storm can't recover. And the Broncos now 3 away. It's now or never for the Crimson Storm, Chase.
I'm hoping it's now.
Brubaker to Henry. Tessa Henry, a lot of power. UCO a chance. Now Brubaker over to Bachelet. Sonny! Was there contact? The Storm think there was. The initial ruling is no. It looked like from here, Chase, the ball switched angles after the hit. We'll see what they decide. Long discussion between referees. It looked like from here, the problem that I see, Chase, I didn't see anybody signal a touch. So I don't know how they're going to change this, even though that I do believe it would be the right call to switch it. Well, dude, anyways.
Well, according to my lip reading, they said they touched it.
What do I know, Chase? Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely zilch.
Storm trail by 4. Tatum Smith will check in. Henry rotates out. Big time serves here from Tatum Smith. Attacked. That's out. Way out. Point SNU. It's 12-9. UCO will win an awkward point right there.
Second,
13-9. The Broncos 2 away from ending it. SNU trailing by 4. That ball's way out. Every point is huge. Producer Bryce has given us the eyes. It looked like the Storm were about to hit that one.
And with that rotation, we have Whitney Bowie back in.
Yes, and that's huge.
Huge.
Bowie has been dominant all night long. Bowie, Malden, and Bachelet at the front. Brubaker, Smith, and Madeline Lynch in the back. Ace! Madeline Lynch!
How about them apples, Grant?
How about them apples? 2-point ball game. Timeout called. We'll be right back after this. This is SNU Volleyball.
One of my favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college to be a...
And we are back here in the Sawyer Center. Madeline Lynch still serving for SNU. 2-point deficit for the Storm. UCO only needs 2 points. Lynch, another serve, giving the Broncos trouble. Now Brubaker will set, looking for Bachelet! Sonny!
Beautiful kill right there. Beautiful.
12-13. Southern Nazarene down 1. Madeline Lynch serving. Sonny Bachelet off of a kill. Lynch serving down 1 here in set number 5. Do you believe that? Chase, another ace.
Hey,
We're knotted up at 13.
the goosebumps are real. Timeout, UCO Broncos.
Chase. They're doing push-ups in the student section on the shoulders of other student section members, and that is the most representative thing of the way I'm feeling. 13 all.
Now that's Storm volleyball for you.
UCO had yet to allow a 5th set coming into this match. They are 4-0 as it stands. SNU has tied things up with the Broncos. Oh my goodness. Lynch to serve. Broncos with a chance. Attack near side. Poked at the net. Brubaker will set it. Looking for Malden. Blocked at the net. Now Brubaker again to Bachelette. Sonny keeps it short. Attack far side for the Broncos. Sonny's got to hit it over, and she does. Now they attack in the middle. What a dig! The Storm's still alive in this point. Attack far side. Blocked at the net. Broncos now on the near side. Blocked again. UCO hits it over. Malden on the attack. Back and forth, back and forth. Brubaker to Bowie. I'm running out of breath. Lynch is set by Brubaker. Sonny! With the kill!
17 kills on the night for Sonny Bachelette. Let me hear it.
Lynch to serve again. The attack, far side for the Broncos, off the head of Whitney Bowie. The Storm was in position, just bounces off the forehead and off to the side.
No, that's a noggin scratcher.
Jenna Karp now to serve. Brubaker to Bachelette. Sonny Bachelette again!
Absolutely insane.
Reckenmeyer's to serve. Broncos down the middle. It's been there all night.
What a
Kept
save.
alive by the Storm. They'll go middle again. It's out! 10! They'll give the point to UCO. They'll say contact was made. Now they're going to discuss it.
Now this is a kerfunkle.
The far side says without a doubt it was touched. SNU faithful disagree. Kaylee Brubaker calling for a number.
Pleading our case.
Who touched it?
Next one goes to the Hawkins.
They'll give the point to UCO. That ties it at 15. SNU thought they had walked away with a huge win. Instead, they have to keep defending the home court. Myers to Brubaker. Now Whitney Bowie down the middle.
Character, culture, and Christ have been the motto for Southern Nazarene University for many, many years. When I came as president, I was really curious about those words and really curious to dig into the archives. In fact, a conversation on campus one day with a visitor to our campus who asked that same question: what does character, culture, and Christ mean today? These days I like to talk about refining character. I think that we're all in process, and in those collegiate years, those years of a university experience, there's a great opportunity to find character. Character, culture, and Christ have been the motto for Southern Nazarene University for many, many years. When I came as president, I was really curious about those words and really curious to dig into the archives. In fact, a conversation on campus one day with a visitor to our campus who asked that same question: what does character, culture, and Christ mean today? These days I like to talk about refining character. I think that we're all in process, and in those collegiate years, those years of a university experience, there's a great opportunity to refine character.